When we feel fear or any intense emotion, the part of the brain that organizes fear and anger sends two messages simultaneously, one to the thinking part of the brain and one to the body. The one that goes to the thinking part of the brain travels very quickly and immediately kind of says, think anxious thoughts, if anxiety is the emotional state. And the one that goes to the body tells the heart to pump faster and shifts the blood to the muscles that will most be needed to respond. But what's interesting is all of this happens behind the scenes. It's unconscious. We're not aware of it until something called the proprioceptive system becomes aware that the body has had a reaction to something. Right then, we notice that I'm having these stressful thoughts, these anxious thoughts. And the thoughts that match our environment and match our emotional state are the ones we cling to. Unfortunately, this can create a feedback loop because now we've noticed thoughts. And we've noticed the thoughts actually before we noticed the physical response, the emotional response. So to our awareness, it seems like the thought created the fear or the anger, when in fact the fear or anger may have been triggered first just by our environment. The way this feedback loop can get bigger and bigger is that as our heart is beating faster and we're aware of fear or anxiety or anger in the body, that then triggers these stressful thoughts that match the environment, which then triggers the amygdala to get the body to respond again in stressful or anxious ways, which then triggers more anxious thoughts. And it's like a microphone pointing at an amplifier where the sound just gets louder and louder and louder until you literally and physically pull the two apart.